Alright guys, so welcome to the video. Oh, I ran over some weeds. So I ended up getting the jet ski in, taking my little maiden cruise over here, getting it over to the dock. A lot of people out on the lake. It's a beautiful day out here. A lot of people. But yeah, so this is the intro to the video, I guess. I think this video is going to be on the dirt bike. I ended up doing a little bit of exhaust work on it and patching up the exhaust, which was leaking really bad and making it run funny. So yeah, I'll throw that together, and I hope you enjoy the video. Hey, what's up? Alright, so I'm over here working on the dirt bike, and I figured I'd catch some clips while I'm doing it. I didn't want to, just do it, not take video of it, because I kind of, left it off on the last one. So, anyways, yeah, so what I'm doing here is, if you remember from the last video, this thing is super, super loud. And the culprit of it being so loud is this exhaust, which, as you can see, let's see if we can focus here. Yeah, so it's bad. Blown out all the way around. And it's cracked right there. So it makes it super loud. Plus, from everything I've heard and everything everyone's told me, these expansion chambers are really important on dirt bikes, on whether they run right or not just the noise. And this one does run a little off. So what I'm going to attempt to do here is I've got some sheet metal sitting over there, and I'm going to attempt to patch this up. So it's pretty thin. I just washed it and wiped it down. The metal's pretty thin, so I'm scared I'm going to burn through. I'm using a gasless welder, but let's see what happens. Alright, so let's see if I can show you what I'm doing here. So I tried cutting out some pieces of paper like Tyler Falco does. I don't know if anybody watches him, with the Lamborghini or whatever, which is totally awesome. But yeah, so I seen he cut cardboard out to do weird shaped metal the way he wanted, and unfortunately for a little tiny thing like this, it didn't really work like that. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting little pieces of metal out. I'm finding where we got a nice solid bead or some thick metal, because it's pretty crummy, but along that bead seems to be alright. So I'm tacking little pieces up, and now I'm just gonna see if you get the point. I just kind of manipulate it to where I want and then beat it in, and so far it's working pretty good. It doesn't look pretty, but seeing how this is like some old ass French bike, I think it's like an E-Motory 50 or something like that, but it's an old French bike. I think it was from the same company that was partners with Husqvarna and stuff back in the I don't know, 70s. If you know, then let me know. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna bang this down in there, weld it up, and then I'll get back to you. Alright, so here we go. I'm finally gonna wrap up this dirt bike video that I've had stored on my phone, taking up memory for a long time. I'm not gonna lie, I started messing with this exhaust. Man, it's probably been a month, I think, since I put that video out. Or since I put the video of us riding it out. So what ended up happening was I did some work on the exhaust. I started patching it up, which you'll see, well, I guess what you've already seen in this video. And I ended up taking it for a ride, and alright, so the bolts that connect the exhaust to the head, I guess the manifold where that connects, I don't know if it's the same thing on a two-stroke, but it's an aluminum block, and they stripped out, they pulled out. And that's really unfortunate. And I kind of knew they were weak, and I should have taken care of it before I took it out ripping it, but I really wanted to rip on it. So I didn't, and they pulled out. So I need to tap and die them. I'm not doing that in this video. But what I am going to do is I'm going to show you the finished product. I still got to grind it down. I'm going to grind it, show you that, and wrap this video once and for all. Clear the memory off my phone. That way I can post the other video I got. So yeah, juggling memory on an iPhone is it's a pain. The video, you got to keep the videos under 15 minutes or else you're going to run out of room. So yeah, let's do it. So this is what I ended up with on the exhaust after I patched some spots up. I think the last one I was showing you was this one, where I was tapping it in, and it didn't turn out that bad. So I laid that one down. And then I did another one right there. And then I did another little one right there. And another little one right there. And I think I might have even wrapped something around there. But it looks bad, but what we're going to do here is there's still some holes. It needs to be touched up, but we're getting a little ugly. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to start cleaning up all these shitty welds from my gasless welder. You know, it wasn't the 99 Walmart special, but you know, it was the next step up. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be. Finishing this up. I'm not going to tap it, but let's do this. There we have it. It's not, it's not perfect. It's not, pretty by any means, but it looks better. We got all the loose burrs off it. Start to round these corners. There's a lot more welding that needs to be done, but I'm going to take it step by step because metalwork isn't one of my favorite things, which is another reason why I'm going to put off the rusted pacer and go for the one without the rust. Because even though I can do it, I don't like doing it. But that doesn't look too bad. It looks a lot better. Next step will be to patch up a little more. Patch that hole right there. And it's one on the inside. But the big thing will be I got to tap these bolts out for the head. And I'll make sure to get a video of that. But it ain't going to be today. My tap set sucks. So I need to pick up the right ones. But when I do it, I will keep you updated. And I guess that's it for this video.